My name is Steve McKee. Greetings to everybody who's listening in. Thank you for your interest in the Board of Director election, and I appreciate it. My email is stevemckeebv@gmail.com if you want to get a hold of me, ask questions, what have you. My wife and I moved here about 10 years ago, and we love it. We love the people, the amenities, the shared interests, the wildlife. And then 45 years ago, I got a degree in philosophy. It's helped me to think critically, look at problems and different ways of solving them, and then ethics, of course. I also took courses in finance and economics and applied that toward the financial industry, where I've been self-employed for about 35 years now. I wanted to give sort of a background and a lead up to where I am now and why I'm running again for the Board of Directors. Back in 2015, the POA Board of Directors adopted a 2015 plan, and if you read it carefully, it calls for certain things such as lake access to the public, all the amenities open to the public. And then in early 2019, in fact, there are proposals to close golf courses again, like Brittany and North Birksdale, and then as well as open all the amenities to the public. So that's why I ran originally. It was in 2020. In late 2018, I began formulating, based on all this information, what I called the 33 and Free plan. And that may sound a bit familiar because it was the precursor to the 2020 plan, where, okay, yes, we raised assessments, but we also made certain amenities free to the membership. And as well, we took some of the other ideas, which was, okay, we're going to make certain amenities private, like lakes, dams, parks, gun range, various items or amenities like that. And then we're going to have other amenities like golf, restaurants, certain trails open to the public and, of course, to members. So that was sort of the background to why I got involved. Why should we as members be paying more and more and more and have all the amenities open to the public? And I was elected on that platform, the Members First platform, and it continues. It was pivotal. It's worked. Yes, assessments again went up, but amenity user fees went down commensurately, but usage just boomed. We actually have emergency reserves in the bank again, whereas before we didn't have anything. Why am I running now? It's a question of finances. You know, back 10 some odd years ago, we had something like $10 million in the bank and no debt. By the end of this year, we'll probably have about, or it's projected, the board's approved the projects to have about $9 million in debt, and except for those emergency reserves, no cash. So there's certain unsustainable trends, in my opinion, that need addressing and that they need to be changed. And one of my key platforms, again, is we've got to make the POA sustainable. That top line budget number needs to be positive. We can't keep borrowing more and more and more from the water department. For example, at the end of this year, it's projected that we'll owe more to water than we did back in 2020. So we haven't repaid anything. Those things are unsustainable. The water needs its money. I just had a leak repaired in the front of my house, as a matter of fact. They did a great job. But everybody knows this is rocky soil, and the water department needs its funds just as much as perhaps the POA does. So we've got to make ourselves sustainable again and get control of certain budget items. So those are the reasons I'm running. I am for keeping members first, keep our golf courses as golf courses, keep our lakes, our dams, the parks, certain trails, and more private. Keep our neighborhoods residential. We need to keep a sustainable budget that doesn't rely on ever increasing assessment increases. And then we also need to keep our private property rights. I was elected overwhelmingly by the membership in June of 2019. At the end of that year, I voted against the budget. I think the POA should be able to support itself. The reactions were less than stellar, so that may have contributed to one reason that 6 months later I was removed. Love the POA. Some people say, oh, it's a thankless job. Never felt that. But on the other hand, I also try to represent the members who elect me. Thank you.